These devils will come over with the dog and let the dog just rip them apart, man. No pity, man. No mercy, no compassion. And you wonder why black people are fucking angry with the way you fucking treat people, man. You wonder why. Some old bullshit. Go ahead.
And he kept his wrath forever.
And that's why you still see what you see today. And this is how we know that the Edomites still exist on the planet today. Just look at the comparison of what's happening with the two people, the blacks and the whites, man. Look at the comparison. They ring and sound to a T exactly what the scripture says, man. You held your contempt and your negativity forever, man. For fucking ever, all right? But be that as it may, the time has come. Where this shit we ain't gonna stand for this shit no more. That's why why do you think these devils are arming up with so many goddamn bullets and guns and ammunition? Because they know there's gonna be a rise. They know there's gonna be a rise of the so-called black man, or the so-called Puerto Rican man, or the so-called Native American man, as the scripture says, man. As the scripture says. Look at what it says when you read about the God is the truth that overcometh. But they're gonna rise up at the last, man. So our people, the Lord is putting the courage on our people to rise up. And you ain't gonna be able to do a goddamn thing to stop it. Go ahead, brother.
The book of Psalms, chapter 149, verse 5.
Perfect.
Let the saints be joyful and
Matter
glory.
of fact, we definitely talk, brother. We definitely talk.
This verse 1. Praise ye Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Sing unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai a new song.
Right.
And his praises in the congregation of saints.
Right.
Let Israel rejoice in him that made him.
Perfect.
Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king.
Go ahead.
Let them praise to his name in the dance.
Yep.
Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp.
Go ahead.
For Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai taketh pleasure in his people.
You see that? The Lord taketh pleasure in his people. Don't try to wiggle and squeeze and give us this nonsense that you become a spiritual Israelite. Because you got these Christians who read the scriptures and clearly see and understand that the Lord is coming and is only for the nation of Israel. So now the Christian man wants to mix and mingle himself as a spiritual Israelite. They'll tell you, we're all Israel now. We're all Israel. Show me that in the scriptures where it says we're all Israel. Go ahead.
He will beautify the meat with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
Yep.
Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and the two-edged sword in their hand.
That's right. And what do you do with a two-edged sword? Go ahead.
To execute vengeance.
That's what you do with a two-edged sword.
Vengeance.
To execute vengeance.
What is this, the
So-
Harlem Hellfighters?
To execute vengeance. Go ahead.
Upon the heathen.
Upon the heathen. All you other nations, including Esau, Edom, we're going to execute vengeance upon you for the atrocities that you've done unto the Lord's people. And the Lord is going to give us that power to do so, man. Right. To execute vengeance upon the people, upon you heathens. Go ahead.
And punishment upon the people.
And punishment upon the people. So any and everybody outside of the nation of Israel, you got a fucking bad thing coming for you, man. By the hand of our people Israel. You got a bad thing coming for you. Go ahead.
To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
So you elites of the world, like I said earlier, you don't think they put their top scholars on this? Why do you think they're digging down in the dirt? Why do you think they're trying to go up into space, man? They're trying to avoid that ass whooping that's coming to them by the Israelites, man. That's why you doing all these things. If Esau, if he didn't give a shit, he wouldn't be building no goddamn space station. He wouldn't be building no goddamn bunker in the fucking earth, in the crust of the rock. He wouldn't be doing that. Why? Because he know he'd be so strong. But he knows that the Lord is going to be our power. The Spirit of the Lord is going to be upon us. So when we come to visit your ass, we're going to execute vengeance upon you with a two-edged sword in our hand. That's what the Lord has in store for you. By his people Israel. By the hand of his people Israel. So it's not going to be nothing about, oh, that's just strict. No, it's going to be literal. We're going to grab a hold of you and wring your goddamn necks, man. Choke you out. Go ahead, let this brother finish off on it.
To execute upon them the judgment written, this honor have all his saints. Praise ye, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
See that?